What's up, YouTube? Agent Zero here, and today we're going to take a look at Hazard of the Cast. Let's take a look at the roll. We have Full Bore, which can make that range extremely good, or Polygonal Rifling, which gives a little bit better stability and handling. Armor Piercing Rounds or Light Mag. Armor Piercing, you can do extra damage to shields. Light Mag increases that reload speed. And we have Triple Tap and Outlaw with a mod of reload speed. So Triple Tap, as you're hitting precision shots, you can gain 1 round back in the magazine. I think it's about every 3 shots that you're hitting in a row, you get back a round in the magazine. So you can probably get back about 10 or 11 if you're hitting all your precision shots. If not, on average, I probably get about 5 to 6 rounds back in the magazine, depending on what I'm doing. And then Outlaw, something that I love. I know I've told you guys that I love this perk before. Outlaw precision kills grant increased or decreased reload speed, so you're getting a faster reload. So now that we've talked about the perks, let's get into the gun itself. First things first, where do you get this gun? This is a Gambit gun, so playing in Gambit gives you the opportunity to get this gun dropped as a reward for playing in Gambit. Now, let's talk about the stats. The stats on this gun are very good. The 450 auto rifles have always been a good style of gun in this game. Bungie has always gotten this 450 right. We've seen a lot of good 450 auto rifles, and the Hazard of the Cast really isn't anything different when it comes to statistics on this gun. It's a very good gun. It has a very good stat allocation. Now, I prefer to play with the gun, as you guys saw in my setup, that I like to do the increased stability. You could, however, if you wanted, do a little bit more of some increased range, which could definitely make the gun a little bit harder to use, but I still think overall this gun is very good. Again, we have random rolls, so y'all may get a little bit different of a roll than I did, so it may be a little bit different when you look at your setup. You may not be able to get as much range as I got, or there may be some other things different than this roll that I got on my gun. With that being said, we've talked about the stats. Like I said, very good stats. It's a 450 auto rifle, so Bungie has done that very well since Destiny 2 came out. Let's talk about this roll in general. Now, a lot of times when there are perks that kind of contradict each other, I'll tell you that I don't like it as much. These rolls, or the roll on this gun, does kind of contradict each other. You have Outlaw, where precision kills grant you increased reload speed, and then you have Triple Tap, where precision hits gets you increased bullets in your magazine. So they kind of contradict each other, and normally I'd say I don't like that, but in this instance, the more I use this gun, the more I use this roll, the more I actually really like this roll. And one place that having these two perks combined works really well in is Gambit itself. Funny enough, ironically enough, getting this gun from Gambit with this roll, it works really well in Gambit because it can do multiple things. Now, these two perks don't really help each other out, but it helps you do a lot of stuff. Outlaw is great for when you're taking out those hordes of enemies. You get that precision kill, you reload quickly, you get back into the battle quicker. Triple Tap, on the other hand, is great for doing damage to bosses. It's great for facing those higher shielded enemies. So what Triple Tap is good for is when you're calling in the final boss in Gambit, it's great for that and doing damage against that boss. So you have two perks that don't necessarily work together, but they're great in their own rights, which actually makes this roll really good on this gun because it can do multiple things. You can do well against hordes of enemies by getting that quick reload speed, but you can also do well against bosses by doing extra damage to those bosses because you're getting those rounds back into that clip. You're able to do more damage, and you can get 40 to 44-ish rounds in your clip before you have to reload. Now, Triple Tap does work pretty well against hordes as well if you are good at hitting those precision shots, because you can get those precision shots, get triple tap activated, but then you'll have to wait a little bit longer to use your Outlaw. But both of these perks together have actually done really well for me, and I actually really like this roll. So overall, this roll on this gun is absolutely fantastic. And I definitely recommend keeping this gun I recommend keeping this gun in general, but if you get this roll, I definitely recommend trying it out. Now for PvP, it's definitely a very good roll. Outlaw is great in PvP. You get that precision kill, you get back into the battle quicker, especially because a lot of those enemies are staying near each other. You're going to want to get back into that battle quicker. You're going to want to hit multiple enemies. You're going to want to try get those multi-kills. Overall, this gun, roll aside, is a fantastic gun, and I recommend checking it out. With the roll, it's even better. This roll on this gun, I think, is just amazing. I definitely like triple tap plus Outlaw. Like I said before, normally I don't like rolls that contradict each other, but these rolls definitely help this gun be more of a well-rounded gun. When you have something like Outlaw plus Rampage, I'm just giving an example, that's really not great for doing anything to bosses. But when you have Outlaw plus that triple tap, now you have a well-rounded gun that can do well against hordes of enemies, it can do well in PvP, and it can do well against boss battles. So overall, I definitely love the roll on this gun. And this is one of my favorite guns, plus the roll. This may actually be my favorite gun and roll that I've gotten so far. Let me know what you think about this gun. Have you gotten it? What rolls have you gotten on it? Let me know in the comments section. I am going to be doing more rolls of this gun, and I'm going to compare this against the Tiger Spite, so be on the lookout for that. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel for more Destiny 2 content. Well, until next time, peace.